It is December 14, 2022. You're welcome to the Breakdown Newspaper Review on your laughter station, 32 FM 94.9. I am DENIKE Ademuago.
Good morning to you. It's the 14th day in the month of December 2022. I am OLUTAYO. Oh God, it's just about how many days to Christmas?
About 11 days.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How many days to the end of the year? We can calculate it.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, we're here. It's a new day. We go straight to the papers of The Guardian, Premium Times, Daily Trust newspaper. That'll be all from here.
And I'm going to be taking the Punch, the Daily Post, and the Vanguard. We've got the Punch this morning. Mass rallies on local government autonomy to hold Tuesday. My life is in danger, ex-Ekiti Speaker petitions IG. Nigeria leads in yam production, exports none. Federal government. Just by the logo of the Punch, you find reps direct NNPC to end petrol scarcity. So the major story on the Punch 2023, INEC vows prosecution of voters card buyers and sellers. Commission insists on beavers to combat PVC fraud. Police working with INEC to track riggers, Force HQ. And also on the Punch, you find Senate postpones hearing on cash withdrawal limits. And two more stories, and we take another paper. Fake soldiers in court for terrorizing Lagos communities. And finally, Majestic Messi secures Argentina World Cup final spot. And that's all from the Punch this morning.
What's that? Messi.
That was how it was written.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's just unfortunate Ronaldo left in that manner. Well, Senate moves to limit president's powers to sack EFCC chairperson. And that's my first story from Premium Times, or first headline there. Senate moves to limit president's powers to sack EFCC chairperson. A killing miscreant found with gun. A Boeing government orders security agencies. Insecurity, police speak on viral video ordering personnel to stay off Enugu streets. Fire raises another Anambra market, third in 1 month. Why constitution amendment may not be completed before end of 9th Assembly by Jabia Miller. Despite political differences, Atiku Kowa rejoiced with Wike on birthday. Fuel scarcity reps asked NMDPRC SSS to clamp down on fuel stations selling above regulated price. Gunmen attack Jigawa community, shoot 2, kidnap others.
And to the Vanguard, PDP campaign apologizes to international community over Tinubu's embarrassment. I don't know if this is from PDP, but moving away from that, stop destruction of holy places, religious leaders charge youths. Missing 113 million naira. Senate threatens permanent secretary's finance ministry. Officials with arrest. Abuse the naira, go to jail, CBN warns. NIPOS cartel colluded to embezzle stamp duty funds. This is coming from the presidency. And you can also find 4-point preventive solution deepen Nigeria's data security. Federal government approves indigenous production of satellite. Killers of Uni-Ilorin students to die by hanging. 2023 election, ICT stakeholders fear hackers may tamper with process. Nigeria's oil output rises 17% to 1.2. This is coming from OPEC. 2023, Pastor Umo Eno promises to develop Ibeno Beach, boost tourism. Away from that, Nigeria will completely eliminate use of petrol diesel generator. This is coming from Buhari. When is this going to happen? Oshodi Apapa Expressway traffic situation worsens. And I'll take some more stories before we move to another paper. Petrol NNPC slashes price for marketers to ease scarcity. And finally, on the Vanguard, you can find shareholders. Okay, I'll just skip that story. Group advocates sexual reproductive health rights of women, girls.
And Malami Committee working to recover stamp duties. Presidency. Reps give NNPC orders 1 week to end fuel scarcity. And this from Daily Trust. How CBN withdrawal limit would send POS operators out of business. NEMA cleared of corruption over Barcelona transfer. Qatar 2022 will the Moors rule Europe. Again, it's a question of that. Tinubu is Buhari's successor, Adamu declares. federal government to Atiku stop blaming Buhari for Boko Haram crisis. Despite DSS ultimatum, petrol scarcity persists in states. IPOB's reign of terror in Southeast is something to also read there from Daily Trust newspaper. So more before we go to another paper. Kaduna traders reject revenue payment without receipt. Inside battle for Abeokuta South Federal Constituency. Killers of Uni Lawrence students to die by hanging. Datafight launches open source hub for fighting corruption. Nigeria needs efficient fiscal spending to curb inflation, experts. Collect voter buyers' money, vote against them. Obi tells Kogi electorate, I will restore peace, improve mining in Plateau. Atiku, Jakonde, Mawa, Notinubu, built Lagos. ADC, forgery, court dismisses suit against Tinubu. I'll ensure accountability in governance. ADP presidential candidate.
And to the Daily Post, an IMC seeks traditional leaders' support to improve enrollment. 2023, INEC expresses concern over slow collection of PBCs in Akwa Ibom. Senate orders screening of Onoche, 14 others for NDDC board. Deborah Samuel, don't overlook Atiku Tambuwa's action in 2023. Uriwa to voters. And you can also find New Zealand bans cigarette smoking for future generations. You know the people who nurtured Boko Haram. Federal government fires back at Atiku. Senate threatens permanent secretary with arrest warrant over SWV missing 133 million naira. Why we are probing to beat concession Zungero power plant. Senate president. Senate moves to reduce president's power on EFCC chair's removal. Rivers APC governorship aspirant loses appeal against High Court judgment. Nnamdi Kanu reveals those funding sit-at-home order. 2023, Olubadan, refutes claims he endorsed Peter Obi for president. I will move Nigeria from consumption to production nation, Peter Obi. And now take three more stories and we move to another paper. We can also find federal government unveils UPU's operational readiness for e-commerce. Flooding, Bayelsa government warns against building on water channel. And finally, Senate CBN sets a clash over cash withdrawal policy.
Let's just go on a break.
All right, we'll be back. Stay tuned.
32 FM
94.9.
I go follow the man ways, I be the road, oh. I go follow the man ways, I be the walk, oh. I go follow the man way, go unite the people. Unify, I go follow the man way, go rescue the nation. I go vote Atiku, Mr. Unifier. I don't articulate, oh, articulate, oh. I don't articulate, oh, articulate, oh. I don't articulate, oh, articulate.
PDP! Power to the people! Now, PDP Presidential Campaign Council sponsor this message.
Dabo na the first and obonge herbal toothpaste. E get ingredients like lemon, mint, ginger, and basil where they make our teeth kakaraka.
Madam Rose, now true you talk, oh. Dabo na the cocoa herbal punch. We get plenty natural herbs. Dabo, the cocoa choice for my family.
Wait, I get one question for you. Shall you know say better sleep they improve how you dey live, oh. If you rest for better form like Muka phone, you go enjoy your life, oh. You go battle yourself, oh. For play or for work, Muka phone. Now we then they want, oh. Quality guaranteed, Muka phone. Satisfaction and shout, oh. Medical endorsement, we get them. We don't pay our dues. Affordable product, we confirm that. Muka phone, yo. Muka phone na correct. Muka phone na baba. Muka phone na forest. Muka no get our. If you the talk of comfort, if you the talk of rest, yo. If you want value for your money, now Muka phone, yo.
Muka, adding
bringing comfort to life since 1959.
Wakanao Travel Fest is back, and it's a showdown all through November. Enjoy unbeatable travel deals on flights, hotels, visas, and holiday packages. Visit www.wakanao.com now to get these amazing deals, or visit our travel centers at Bond Mall, Ventura Mall, and Base 1 Plaza, Ring Road, Ibadan. Ladies and gentlemen, the showdown is here. Wakanao, let's go.
Kò síṣẹ́ kò sówó, ebi ń pa mí, àìsí ìdáàbòbò, ìjìyà ojúmọ́, náírà kí ló dé? Àsìkò làpájà Nàìjíríà dé. Bóyá PDP, òkùnkùn dí mọ́lẹ̀, gàrí jẹ gàrí mu, PDP, iṣẹ́ rẹpẹtẹ, PDP, PDP, power to the people.
Ìkéde yìí wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ PDP Presidential Campaign Council.
Christ Mercy International Church presents 21 days powerful revival. Níbi tí Ọlọ́run ti ṣetán láti lo àwọn òjíṣẹ́ rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àkórí ìtọ́dún yìí. Igi gbígbẹ́ léyè, ògì gbígbẹ́nu ayé wa ni ó yè láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Tí yóò sì máa wáyé ní gbogbo aago 5 di aago 8 àṣálẹ́ ọjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 1st of December to 21st of December nínú ọdún tá a wà yìí. Prophet Mayowa Moses Fèyíjì àti ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run bíi Prophet Olúfẹ́mi Òní, Prophet Paul Adémodì, Apostle Olúwaṣẹ́gun Olúwaṣọgbọ́n, Prophet Adésọjí Ọ̀nàbánjọ, Apostle Elijah Olúṣọlá, Prophet Augustine Ogena, Prophet Paul Àrólé Jésù, Prophet Ṣẹ́gun George, Prophet Samuel Olúdáre, tó fi mọ́ Prophet Isaac Jàyíọlá, pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ olórin ẹ̀mí bíi Akíntúndé Ìlàjà Ọlọ́run ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, Ẹnìtàn Olúṣẹ́gun Bámidélé EOB, Bose Super àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Gbogbo nínú gbọ̀ngàn àjọ wa tó wà ní number 35 Adámọ̀lẹ́kọ̀ Street beside Butterlight Bread, Ìmọ̀lẹ́ Fálàfíà Òkè Àdó Ìbàdàn. It's 08077309381. Jésù dúdì yóò. Shalom.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Welcome back. 32 FM 94.9 is 6:20. Is it 16 minutes to 7? Yes, 16 minutes to 7. Of course, it's time now for some analysis of these stories. I'm OLUTAYO once again.
And I'm DENIKE Adimagro. Austin Odumo joins us. Good morning.
Good morning, Denike. And Tayo, good morning.
Good morning, Austin.
Good morning. It's a few days to Christmas, and I'm sure that Austin is gearing up for the Christmas celebration.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least we have right to be thankful.
Yes, we do.
And there's need for it.
Yes, we do.
Now, the Senate yesterday agreed to debate the new Central Bank of Nigeria CBN policy on cash withdrawal limit. The Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, disclosed this at plenary following a point of order by Senator Adetumbi, who drew the attention of his colleagues to the absence of the chairman of the Committee on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions, Senator Basani, from the chamber. We had an extensive talk on this yesterday.
Yes. The Senate, of course, is within their rights as parliamentarian to actually look at this policy vis-a-vis how it affects the people and the economy, not just few people, but the overall implication and impacts, especially in the positive way as far as the economy is concerned. So yesterday there was a report at the screening of the two reappointed deputy governors of the CBN last week. The policy was defended before the Senate Committee on Banking and Other Financial Institutions. Having gotten that particular report from these reappointed deputy governors, the committee of the Senate ought to write a full report and present before the Senate for a proper deliberation. Yesterday, attention of the Senate was drawn to the fact that Ubasani, who is the senator representing Kaduna State, is the Senate Committee Chairman on Banking and Other Financial Institutions. So it was not on ground because he's the governorship candidate of the APC in that state. So he's busy with the campaign, especially the zonal Northwest presidential campaign of the APC in Kaduna. So it was not there. So nothing concrete could be done. The Senate proposed that today that policy of the CBN will be debated. Let there be a holistic approach.
Are they against it?
From individual senators, the way they've spoken so far, it suggests largely that they are not in tune with it. They saw it as an attack against some of them, even politicians. Let us not look at that. This is the only time the rich people will claim to be fighting for the poor people who they never loved. That's the truth. They will tell you that, oh, it will affect the economy of the poor people. How many poor people can even, extremely poor people, can even boast of withdrawing 20,000 per day? That's the point we are making. You love these poor people, yet you stash
Poor
cash.
people don't have bank accounts.
Yes,
I can bet you.
That's the truth. You love these poor people, yet you stash cash in your home. And these same poor people die of hunger, they die of poverty, they die of extreme lack. So let us situate it properly vis-a-vis the overall national interest. If it's going to be in national interest, let the CBN continue with it. If there are areas of proposed setback and challenges, these are areas that we can improve on. But the truth of the matter is that our currency needs to be better managed in the country. And the agency or the body vested by law to manage our currency from time to time is the Central Bank of Nigeria through the deployment of monetary policy like the way they have done. Nigeria has the worst currency management anywhere in the world that you can talk of. We deal more in physical cash. And the government through the CBN is saying that, oh, going into the new year, we are going to be spending less cash. Let there be redirection of the attention of the people to e-channels. There are other e-channels that the financial institution offers that the people are not really looking at. So let's see how it goes. The debate will come up today. Let's see what the Senate will bring out of the debate.
A story on the Daily Post says police DSS to clamp down on fuel stations selling above regulated price. What is the regulated price? Because I think we've lost sight of what that price even means. We're coming from 100 and something, and now we're shooting at 300 in some places.
DENIKE, thank you for that question. If you didn't ask me, I would have also asked you the question that what is the official pump price in Nigeria today? The last time you and I checked, as far as official pump price is concerned, it was 165 naira per liter. Later, the marketers unilaterally increased it to 179, 180, due to the fact of the arbitrary hike in the S-depot price. Because these are business people, whatever they buy is whatever they will sell. So government has really lost control over this market. You claim to be regulating the market, and yet you are not taking absolute control. You are not in charge of the market. Why? Because marketers buy from private depot owners and they are increasing the price. When the DSS came up with that, is it threat now or ultimatum, we knew it would not work, because you can't achieve such a proclamation by fiat, except you go to the drawing board and address the crux of the matter. What is actually the crux of the matter? Where were the DSS and all these other security operatives when adulterated petroleum products were imported and circulated in Nigeria? You know, the other time they said they would do investigation. How many people have been brought to justice as far as that is concerned? Those government officials who were responsible for that importation and were also responsible for the certification. Because when the product gets into the country, there is an agency of government that is responsible for quality control testing, for certification for onward circulation to members of the public. A lot of vehicle engine were damaged at that time. The DSA did not step in. All of a sudden, this queue that we are talking about now, this fuel scarcity, hike and what have you, DENIKE Tayo is over 1 month. I think I stand to be corrected anyway. This particular fuel crisis that we are finding ourselves now is over 1 month already. All of a sudden, DSS just came on board to say that, oh, we are giving you ultimatum and what have you. You can't achieve this particular regulated case with a force measure, because what you are going to do is that, for example, a marketer that got the product for 200 naira as a landing cost, what do you expect the marketer to sell? That's the truth. You can even see that DPR is not even going around chasing marketers around, because government have lost touch with it. So before DSS will come up with whatever action they want to take, let the government first of all tell members of the public the pump price, the official pump price. As we speak now, even in the city of Ibadan, some dispense as high as 250, 270, 260, some 200. We see a few of them that dispense for 179, 180. So let's ask the government, what is the official pump price in Nigeria today? It's so sorry and so unfortunate that we pay trillions.
So we can't really say this is the reason or the cause of the fuel scarcity we're witnessing the last 1 month plus.
The reason is simple. On one hand, the hike in S-Depot price, you understand, and other associated costs that is related to logistics and supply. Because when you buy, you have to move it around. There are some agencies of government that also take taxes in form of levy from this marketers.
And how can we deal with that? It seems even the threat of the DSS is not working here. The lawmakers are even, bringing up weak orders, not seeming to achieve anything, and we're still there in the rut.
See, it's just like leaving the cross of the matter, leaving the subject matter. In all of this case, government and its officials, its agency, they are merely chasing shadow. They know what the problem is. In short, the business does not pay some of these marketers anymore, but they just have to remain in the business. That's the truth. Because if you have some other levy, this levy are statutory. They have always been there. If not for the arbitrary hike in S-Depot price, these marketers, they would not complain.
So some major marketers are still selling at, official pump price. How are they doing it? What are they doing differently? Could they have been running at a loss just to satisfy Nigerians?
No, sir.
Or some people are just making exorbitant, profit off Nigerians?
Apart from the fact that some people are trying to make exorbitant profit, for major marketers, they get allocation steady. You understand? This independent marketer, some of them buy from the major marketers. While major marketers have direct dealing with the NNPC, they give them allocation. Even the subsidy that we are talking about, I wouldn't want to mention. There are some of these major marketers that federal government has given incentive through the NNPC. So by implication, they must dispense. They are under obligation to dispense to members of the public. So the truth of the matter is that because they want to also make abnormal profit, that is why you see that all of them are not dispensing. If all these major marketers are open for business, the problem will have been solved by now. But because of their own problem, they feel that when they sell it on the go, the truck now is better than when they open their station for business. Except very few of them that are sincere, that are selling at the Apple pump price. Most especially those of them that have tank farm, that has depot, DPR monitor their level of stock from Lagos. You understand? You know, there are some independent marketer, they don't have any business. What they do is just to buy and sell. You understand? Some of these major marketer, they have tank farm in Lagos, so the government through the NNPC can monitor their level of supply. So it is not possible for them to shut down their station, because if you shut down your station, you say you are not selling, the government will ask you some question. Why are you not dispensing? Because you have a private depot, you have a tank farm, so why are you not dispensing? So they are not running at a loss at all. What they do is that, number one, they are being patriotic. Number two, they are under obligation to dispense. And number three, they are making marginal profit, not abnormal profit. But I can tell you for free, neither the independent marketer or the major marketer, none of them can run at a loss as far as this issue is concerned.
All right, so I have this story here from Daily Trust newspaper. Bode George, he said he won't vote for Atiku. He also said some time ago that if Tinubu should emerge the president of the country, he will leave the country. So does it mean that Bode George is, unobedient?
Well, I wouldn't know. The last time I checked, he's still a member of the PDP. He talked about chairmanship of the PDP from the Southwest. I think the major issue with the PDP is not that the chairman should come from the Southwest, is that the presidential candidate and the chairman cannot come from the same half of the country. So that is the argument of the Wike camp. The chairmanship should come to the South, whether Southwest or what have you. But the truth of the matter is that at the initial, the agitation was not that the chairmanship of the PDP should automatically come from the Southwest. Maybe Bode George feels that because Southwest have never been a PDP chairman before, this is the time that that can happen. But he also said he won't vote for Atiku Abubakar until Ayu leave office. Those in the Wike camp cannot trust Ayu again as the chairman of the party, because all along Ayu disposition has shown that he is biased as the national chairman. So the Wike camp, they are not comfortable with him any longer, and Atiku is not ready to let him go at this critical time. He also said that if Tinubu emerges, he will leave the country. He has the right to leave the country. He has the right to reside anywhere. As a matter of fact, he does not even need to announce that. A lot of them said similar thing pre-2015, before President Muhammadu Buhari emerges. You have a right to choose a candidate. You have a right to vote for your candidate. Somebody said something yesterday and it struck my mind. He said people should go out massively to vote, even if they are voting for the wrong person. I don't know whether you get that. Massive participation. Go and vote. Even if you are voting for the wrong person, just ensure that substantial number of those who register participate in the 2023 election. So for Bode George, it has always been politics all along. I don't think there's anything Tinubu can do to placate the people like Bode George and Ayo Adebanjo. Anytime they have opportunity to face the camera, they will always talk about Tinubu. I don't know what that means, but if Tinubu is disposed to emerge as the president come 2023, there is nothing anybody can do about it. We just have to live with it. What we are currently battling with is that whosoever that emerge out of these three of them, let them face the reality of governance and ensure that things does not get worse. Yes, things get better from the current position it is today. That is what we are after.
This story says, bill seeking to whittle down the power of the president on the termination of the appointment of the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on Tuesday, passed the second reading in the Senate. What is the implication of this bill and what is it supposed to accomplish? Please shed some light on it.
Yes, the implication is simple. The Senate want to have a say, or let me say the National Assembly now. They want to have a say in how the chairman of the EFCC leave office, especially before completing their term of office. If you look at the mandate of EFCC, they are supposed to hold office, the chairman, for a period of 5 years, single term in office. That can be renewed. It may also not be renewed based on the discretion on the president or anybody in government. If you look at currently, the president on so many occasions, when I say the president, I'm not talking about President Muhammadu Buhari. President on so many occasions, right from the time of Farida Waziri, the time of Nuhu Ribado, the time of Ibrahim Lamode, Ibrahim Magu, all of them have always been sacked. They will come into office with fanfare, and when they are going, they go through the back door, uncelebrated. And the Senate is saying that if the law states that appointee such as the office of the chairman EFCC could come for screening on the floor of the Nigerian Senate, because the president alone cannot appoint the EFCC chairman. The president had to nominate and recommend, send to the Senate for confirmation. So the Senate is just by application saying that if we confirm the appointment of the EFCC chairman, we should also have a say, just like the office of the CBN governor. By law, the president cannot by fiat remove the CBN governor from office, because the CBN Act states that the 2/3 of the Nigerian Senate had to ratify it before that can stand. But we have seen a situation in Nigeria where a president woke up one day and sent the CBN governor packing. The CBN governor was not even in the country at that time. He went for a summit on behalf of the country outside the country. He just said it to the news that his appointment has been terminated. And the Senate is saying, no, we should have a say. So that is what they want to achieve. It's a form of checks and balance so that the president will not just wake up one day. Maybe when you feel that you don't like the face of the EFCC chairman again, or you feel that you can't effectively control him again, then you send him out of office. For me, there's nothing wrong with that bill if it's get through.
All right, we have to go on a commercial break. We'll be back for more analysis and calls. Stay tuned.
32 FM 94.9.
Wow! Knowing you're running on is one thing, going for it is another. That is why you're enjoined not to settle for less when you can actually win big and flex as you like on VetsWGB.com. Oh yes, VetsWGB.com is a win-win platform that puts smile on your face whenever you bet on it. Repackaged and renewed for unlimited market options, highest odds, unmatched accumulated bonus, beautiful event selection, unbeatable in-play cash out, simplified access, fantastic user interface with an array of products like sports bets, slot, virtual soccer, roulette, lucky balls, and lots more, alongside mouth-watering bonuses. See what I mean? VetsWGB.com is still the wise choice.
Crossover C 2023 Òróró OLUTAYO lọ́lọ́run Sáàmù Olúwa ló máa dà lé ọ lórí.
Orílẹ̀ tí Jésù ti ṣe sí àmì àti ìyanu ojúkorojú yẹn. Adámímọ́gò Jesus City la máa gbàrí kọjá sí 2023. Nínú pàdé májẹ̀mú ọlọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta àgbáyípo láti Friday 30 December di Sunday 1st January 2023. Bàbá Adámímọ́gò Prophet Sáàmù Olúwa Ọlọ́run ti sọ fún bàbá láti dá òróró ojú rere lé gbogbo èèyàn lórí. Anointing for excellence. Ọlọ́run sọ pé gbogbo ẹni máa farahàn. Òun máa bá wọn dá májẹ̀mú tí tayọ fún ìrìn àjò 2023 o. Ọ̀pá wòlíì májẹ̀mú Jésù máa lò. Bísí aláwìyé àlùkò. Olúwa ló ní bísí. Àwọn ló máa léwájú olórin ẹ̀mí. Prophet Sáàmù Olúwa bàbá Adámímọ́gò. Wọ́n á máa dòróró tí tayọ lé gbogbo èèyàn lórí. Ayé wọn náà wọ́n kánsẹ́lì tó máa wà. Wákàtí nínú àdúrà máa jò. CSC Adámímọ́gò Jesus City. Ìbàjúlẹ̀ kí ẹ̀pẹ́ expressway. Ìlàmìjà village Aláró City làwọn ti pàdé. Ìwọ ló máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rí eléyìí gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
God bless Nigeria. Live, work, and study in Canada, United Kingdom, Ireland, Cyprus, South Africa, and India. Become a permanent resident of Canada. Best country to live. Work in the United Kingdom as a skilled worker, a health worker, a caregiver, and enjoy a family life in the UK. Start your 2023 migration travel and tour plan now through NTT Go Abroad. Register for your visa process now at nttgoabroad.com and NTT Go Abroad app with 50% discount at Online Dynamics Limited, 4th floor, Cocoa House, Dugbe, Ibadan, and Stallion Hillside, Jericho, Ibadan, and collect your Christmas gifts instantly. Migration, travels, and tours. NTT Go Abroad. Integrity, expertise, and experience. 0810-273-8145. NTT Go Abroad. Powered by Online Dynamics Limited. Registration closes December 16th.
We wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Kids Twisco to support their big dreams.
Twisco, power your dream.
Everybody won't connect to something greater. Connect to the moment, the winning goal, to history. Una fit do now. Watch the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 on Showmax Pro. Oh yeah now. Stream all 64 matches of the World Cup live from Super Sport on Showmax. Experience every game, anywhere, on up to 2 devices. It is available in HD and 4K also. Icho. Or more, sign up now at showmax.com.
Hey, neighbor, I said let me come and check to see if all of you are fine.
Mama Didi, we're doing great. Thank you.
Your husband?
Oh, he's fine. Too.
And you?
Mama Didi, plus my grandfather in the village were fine. What is it?
My dear, the aroma of this jollof rice has been knocking on my door since. I just had
come and eat job.
Introducing the new Onga Jollof Seasoning Powder. It's the new jollof taste maker, made to give your jollof rice that rich jollof taste and aroma that's really hard to resist.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
32 FM, 94.9.
And you're welcome back. The phone line 0705 5000 949 and 0809 7000 949. Those are the numbers to call to share your thoughts this morning. And we've got a call.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, 009 7000 949, 0906 200949, and 0705 500949. Good morning. Very good news. The news about Nigeria to produce a satellite on our own. That's from OLUTAYO and Obamiro. We'll come back to some messages there. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Shola Adebanjo calling from Ijebu State.
Good to have you. Yes, go on. We can hear you.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Hello, we can hear you.
About the CBN, this withdrawal limit.
Okay.
And this, I think this policy, to me, is dead on arrival. And I pray that the Senate do the needful today. It is not whereby, we don't have strong network. We don't have stable electricity. How will it work? It's fraud in the system. Are you getting me now? The way people are being fraud, when it comes to this internet banking of the thing. Even as I'm speaking to you in my village, if you know the amount of that is going on there, in fact, but in that village, there is no bank. There is not even any network. How will it work? Are you getting me now? It can't work. I'm not saying the policy is not okay. The policy is fantastic, it's good, but Nigeria is not yet right for it. Something needs to be put in place.
Where is your village?
Strong network. We must have stable electricity before it can be implemented. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Good morning, Tayo and Denike. About fuel pump price hike. Honestly, Nigeria government has lost direction on this matter. The government agency's directive is no more relevant. What is the outcome of DSS ultimatum? Toothless bulldog. Honestly, the country is held to the state of anarchy where everybody does that as it pleases. Raji Raja. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Ola from Iwuru. I asked many questions on this platform. No answer. I asked sometimes. Pre-2015, before this government came, Nigerian budget was just about 4 trillion naira. Look at the budget since 2015 to date. This year, almost 20 trillion, and next year, above 20 trillion. And look at the sovereign, the inflation. Then, I asked yesterday, who is this federal government paying the subsidy to? When we know it is NNPC that is important fuel. What is FG? What is NNPC? Thank you.
All
Hello.
right. Thank you. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Moving to Facebook, Balkis Onodron says, hello, Tayo and Denike. The senators are protesting the cash withdrawal limit as part of the new CBN policy because it directly affects them and might limit some of their methods of manipulating votes, not because they share in Nigeria's misery. Until they witness firsthand how their haven, Abuja, was also affected, many of them, particularly those in the ruling party, had never expressed concern about the frightening level of insecurity. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, I'm John Njoko. Thank you. OLUTAYO Adeni and the Austin there. Let me just remind you that Fadlabo just said we'll go to Ghana if I see what we will. And my question I have this concerning the DENIKE and the satellite. What is the sense of value? And if they feel that IU has failed to step down, why don't they approach the court so that the court can compel IU step aside if they know what they are doing? But they cannot approach the court for that because they will definitely lose out. And you don't need to blame DSS for not stepping
into the imported adulterated or toxic fuel a few months ago. The imported adulterated fuel was designed to the federal government itself, even that are achieving a successful hidden agenda. The federal government, in order to dash tension arising from the public outcry then, promised to investigate and to punish offender. Was anyone punished? This government is specific in government justice management.
Thank you, John Njoko. Let's take another message here. The senators are protesting the cash withdrawal limit as part of the new CBN policy because it directly affects them and might limit some of their method of manipulating votes, not because they share in Nigeria's misery. That's Balkis or not doing wrong. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. John.
All right, go ahead, John.
Yes, you know that last time I asked a question, the Baba and the Clipper. It's now clear that we have Clipper, but we don't have Baba. That is the problem. Now about CBN. Let them leave that policy. Nobody will tell them to revise it back. It will bounce back on them because they also will not make money. Because withdrawal, depositing is all about making money. Nobody will tell them to revise it back. Good morning.
Thank you, John. John is always, metaphorical in his.
Yes. Even in the remote villages, how many people can boast of more than 20,000 naira, maybe for a transaction or so? CBN has not said don't use cash at all. He's saying that the cash limit withdrawal individual per day will be 20,000.
Hello, good morning.
Hello. This is Sola from Wood. When government said they want to protect us, those people are smuggling rice. Now, what is the price of rice? When you say Senate does not like us, does the federal government like us? Thank you.
Okay,
I think it's questions day today.
Who is the Senate?
I think the petrol price is already deregulated. Anywhere you go around here, no matter how short the distance, the Okada rider demands 200 naira rather than the previous 50 naira or 100 naira. That's from OLUTAYO on Nobamiro. We claim that the power must shift to the south. Out of the two major parties, only parties APC agreed to give Southwest presidential ticket. But now some people have resorted to hate and feel threatened by the word Emilokon Honorable Camille Dikrela. Okay, do we have more here? Definitely. Let's see some more, DENIKE, from your side. Okay, 009-7000-949. Good morning, hello. Please turn down the volume on your radio.
Yes, Mr. Gabriel from Academy.
Mr. Gabe.
On the currency note that we Nigerians are discussing, why are we Nigerians always on the negative side that it cannot work? You see, I see no reasons why people, before they even put it on the table, people have said it cannot work. But I will use an example of civil servants. When they privatize this organization, if the man that says it cannot work, the man that says he cannot take 130,000 is taking 40,000. How is he managing it? Please, let's have positive thinking about Nigerians. God bless 32 FM.
Thank you for that, Senator Dumo. We've said it here. We need a total mindset makeover.
Yes.
Let's
have a positive mindset. About the country. A project has not been test run at all, and we already have the mindset that it will not work.
Boils down to the trust gap.
The issue is when is actually the right time for any good thing in Nigeria. Electronic voting, we are not ripe. State police, we are not ripe. Anything that can help us, they will tell us we are not ripe.
Little by small, we are over 60 years. We're 62 years now. And
that's it.
When will it be ever ripe?
When will it be ever right to achieve some of these good things?
Okay, it's time for us to go. Thank you so much for joining us. Please go to your registered centers to collect your PVC. The collection has started. It is your right to vote come February 2023. God bless Nigeria, like we always
Thank
say.
you.
My name is Adenike Ademoago.
Thank you, Francis and Amani, all the way from Enugu State. We appreciate that. I'm OLUTAYO Ogwade. Have a great day.